Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming and welcome back to Transport Fever Truck Fever Edition. Actually, it should be called the M-300 Edition because, yes, once again, it is another M-300 episode. In the last episode, we did get St. Paul, Tacoma, and Thornton connected up, and I ran things forward a little bit. It is now February 18th, 2030, and I added a few additional trains to bring this down to a 3-minute frequency. 2 more trains on the line. And we have 5 people sitting here waiting for the M300. We have a train showing up right here. Another one showing up right there. I was running at 3 speed. And yeah, we have one showing up over here. Do we have anyone? No, we don't. Although it looks like it just left. It left with 7 people. Nice. If we check over here, we have 6 that want to go to Thornton, 1 that wants to go to St. Paul. If we check this, we have 1 person on this M300, and I don't think we have anyone. Oh, no, we do have 1 person. Well, that's rather inefficient. Yeah, about that. So, what we want to do at this point is we are going to continue on, and we are definitely going to set up. We have Salinas, Buffalo, Tampa, Denton. We have St. Paul, Tacoma, and Thornton set up. What I'm going to do this time is Thornton to Gainesville to Raleigh. Indeed. Now, over here we have... How's the traffic doing? And for those who are curious, yes, I did downgrade a lot of my lines on the trams to the ones that were losing me money. Did I do that off screen? Oh, that's right. Yeah, indeed. So I set up this new line to bring people from over here up to here. So that will be there. Although until, of course, because we have mainly residential here, until we actually have this set up, I'm not going to actually put any trams on the line. And the reason I downgraded to these is just because their cost, which is running costs of 40.3K per year, versus these, which is 58.9K per year. If I'm not going to be filling them to capacity, if I'm not going to be making them a profit, I might as well not have them. They are 60 km/h top speed. So basically the difference between this and this, if we take a look at that, 905 per kilometer versus 816 per kilometer. So it's not a significant drop. Our trams, I don't think, generally get up to 70 km/h. So yeah, about that. If we take a look at this, alright, it has to stop. But is it going to get up to 30 km/h? And then it accelerates up to 43 before it has to slow down. It goes through the intersection around 25 km/h, speeds up to about 40-ish km/h. So yeah, these trams are never really going to ever get up to their top speed, which means the speed is kind of useless. Now with that said, I could return back to the, was it the Peter Witt streetcar? I don't know its stats offhand, and of course I haven't brought it back into the game. I just might, because if we are not filling the trams, there's no point in having the bigger trams. So yeah. Anyway, let's jump back over to Thornton because we have a line set up from here over to Gainesville. Now, I was running this way because of course the hills. Yeah, about this. So if we just force it down as much as possible, we have to go from about 180 down to about 113, which we can easily do from here. Now, Is there any convenient way? What I'm probably going to do is continue along here. Yeah, we're going to do that. We are going to just 120 kilometers an hour. And because we're curving, I might as well do the other side. Actually, let's force it up because I don't want extremely lengthy tunnels. So right about there, I think. Let's force it. Actually, yeah, that'll be good. And what was that speed again? 104, no problem. Our M-300 don't go past 100. And we are going to want to force it down. Go back to contours, and we are going to do something like that. Let's bring it a little bit closer. 100 kilometers an hour, that's fine. And then 100 kilometers an hour. And we are going to be curving back around, so we are going to want to double track like that. And now we are going to be running up through here. Right now I'm over here, so I might as well bring it around this way because it makes no sense to come this way. And I would like to... Let's embankment because I like embankments. I really wish the embankments were cheaper than bridges. And yep. Although with that said, alright about that. And we are probably going to want to maybe start the hill part early. Let's just double track the rest of this. And there we go. Now let's come back over here. Alright, what's the best way to handle this? So we're coming in right about there. So what I'm going to want to do, we are going to probably force it down. We are coming in right... Oh, really? Do that. Do I want to force it down even more? Let's do it for now and just see where this takes us. Actually, no, I don't want to. We are going to drop it down, and we want right about there. We want to break the surface. Right about there. to... Nope. I want to pull it back a little bit further. And then we are going to break the surface early. Alright, now what I'd like to do, we are going to double track. And we need to connect onto there. Alright, we're gonna have a... We're gonna force it down. And I'm probably going to want to... Could do that. But nope, we want it above ground. We're gonna need to stay down. Let's double track it, and now we are going to build large country road. Bridge pillar collision, and that looks ugly. So we're going to cancel that. We are going to bring this down. And what we may have to do... Oh no, never mind. Although with that said... Please, please, please give me something that'll look nice. Okay, yeah, that looks fine right there. Let's take it. Although... Nope. No. Regardless of what I do, it's going to want to force the terrain up. Unless I do something like that, which I don't want to do because it's going off the wrong direction. No, we'll settle for that. No, we're not, because it's starting to creep onto the... Did I? I didn't. I will be right back. Alright, so what I wanted to do was load up the track ballast mod, which is... I think it's, actually, it's not that much more... Not really cheap compared to... maybe 2/3 the price, but... yeah, it's has a 0 track speed limit, but I wanted to give it a little bit more space to see if this would actually work. Large country road, bridge pillar collision, because now we're having issues with the... Alright, another alternative. We are going to smooth this out. And yeah, OCD is OCD. Although I may not actually have OCD, I might just... I need something to look nice. And I may spend inordinate amount of times to make it look nice. So yeah, about that. We're going to force it down. And we are going to curve it around. And now, how does that compare? Oh, seriously. Yeah, we'll do that. It's probably the best I'm going to get it. Alright, we are going to want to connect that up. Although maybe I can get this a little bit better. To there. Now, how far down can I drop this? Oh. Yep, we'll do that. Now, what if I remove that? Ah, you're not going to... Can I? Of course not. And now that I've... Yep. Things I do for things that look nice. Alright. How's that look? Oh, seriously. Connect that. Apparently I have it on 1 speed. You know what? I think I'm going to take that. Yes, indeed. Alright, about that. No. We want to just smooth it down. And I'm satisfied. Now, what I could do is just delete the track ballast. And just smooth it out. Yeah, rather than loading up the mod, I could just put extra track there. Okay, that looks nice. Let me know down in the comments if you think the extra work here is worth it. Oh, no, let's not look at it. And now we have this section to connect up. If we just connect it up like this, we're going to want to turn on that. So we're going to get a tunnel there. Let's disconnect it and see how far down. Let's force it up. Actually, that's on the flat. No, I don't want that. It's going to want a tunnel regardless. All right. Now, we are going to... Yep, we're not tunneling. We will dig out the ground before we tunnel. Do I dig out that much? We'll see where that takes us. Yeah, I figured we'd probably have to start the incline early. That is fine. And there we go. So we have Thornton connected up to Gainesville. And I am going to just smooth out the ground because reasons. But that looks alright. And road vehicle 1, Wichita slag. Yep, let's replace now. $10.7 million. When you have more money than you can count, you can just replace out when you want. Smooth that out. I'm going to smooth this out. And this is something I could probably do off screen, but nah, I want to do it right now because I'll probably forget about it. But things are looking good. And it'll of course give us time for the line to get operational. I could set up the line right now. And we have 4 people that want to go on that line. You know what? Let's set up the M300. And we want new line. We're going to run from here over to here for now. Once we have the next segment of the trip, then we will, of course, connect that. We are going to have this that color. And we are going to call this TP M300 Thornton to Raleigh. Although it will be called Thornton to South Bend. It will not be going to South Bend quite yet. We'll let that run. And we'll just continue the smoothing. Then we'll check to see how it is doing overall. Although, that said, so we had 4 people there. We have nice 17 wanting to go to Thornton, 11 to St. Paul. Up here we have 31 wanting to go Salinas to St. Paul. 1 person, most likely because we had a train that recently picked up. Yes, indeed, we have only 1 person on that line. Okay, about that. Now with our additional lines connected, we have 28 and 38. We are down to 3-minute frequency, 3-minute frequency on that one. We might as well set this to auto replace out as well. On our starting line is making just under $1 million and 29 and 39. Nice. And yeah, the moment that the capacity really picks up, 35. What I'm going to do is we are going to a whole bunch of these icons showed up. Yep, because I reloaded the game. I'll get rid of that. We have our next train over there. You know what? There's 33 people waiting here. We might as well buy another M300. And set it to the Salinas to St. Paul line. Now let's get back to Gainesville. Let that run. And now this is Gainesville here. And we are going to just smooth that out. Oh, I want to smooth this out. And then we will get to running the other connection. Another couple mods that I've added to the game. We have a number of high capacity stations. In this case, this is a tram station. But over here in the freight, we have a mini truck station which fits in quite nicely. It is 1 terminal, but as you can see, it is a fraction of the size. So that is something. You can fit it within towns. This is a 2-bay drive-through, so I can connect it up like that. And I do this in a number of places on my USA Free Play series. Trucks drive in one side, drive in the other side. Same thing, except that, they just drive off the road. I don't think this one allows traffic through, but this one does. We have, this one here. It can go up to like 9 terminals. It can go up to 7 length, so a lot of trucks can queue up to use it. And trams apparently can use that as well. So I've been using those quite often in my other series. Alright, that's looking good. Let's jump over and what signals? Okay. No one waiting here, but that's fine. And now we need to go from 208 over to 210. So it's relatively flat, although there is a few contour lines. We are going to run uphill. We could tunnel it. Nope. for now, we are just going to do that. And if we tunnel it, we just want to do a small tunnel. We're going to want to come in there, so before we finish that leg of the trip, yep. This is up to 230. I don't really want to do that. Although with that said, I am going to have to cross over. Actually, that should be fine. We want to come over to about here. And what I'm going to do, we are going to take that and we are going to make this bit a cutaway to make the tunnel shorter, and we are going to probably want to force it on the flat. And now we are going to want to cross over. Yes, indeed. Although I am going to pull this back. And we are going to force it down, although no. Can I raise it up just a bit? No, we can't. Alright, so I'm going to have to force it up just a bit. And we kind of want to bridge right around there. And that. Like that. Yep, although I'm going to use that bridge. And like that. Now, I'm going to pull this back because I want to drop it down. Now, I'm gonna come in right there. So we are going to cut through this mountain right about here. Right about there. Like that. And we are going to want to probably... Actually, that should be fine. Yep. Let's force it on the flat to about here. We are going to embankment. Although, if we bring that, no. All right, so we need to stay on the flat. We need the height. Embankment. Right there. Bridge over. Force it down. Like that. And we're probably going to want to bring it down like that. Now that was, all right, that side. I want to make sure that there's not going to be any bridge pillar collision. No, we're not. That is good. There we go. Connect onto there. And connect that up. And that connects up. We're going to have that amount of tunnel. I think that is going to be fine. And now connect up the rest. Although we are on the wrong side of the track. Awesome. Actually, we are going to keep the tunnel on this side. But once we get through the tunnel, we're going to bring that in like that, this in like this, and there we go. So now I am going to want to put some crossovers. One there, we'll throw one there. And then once we're done these signals, we will of course check the interest on the line to travel. We'll check the interest on the other lines as well. And we'll see if we need to add more vehicles. How many more do we got? We probably only got a few more. One there. And I think that's about it. Yes, indeed. We have the other side done as well. Alright, so we have no one here in Thornton, or not Thornton, Gainesville. Although with that said, we are going to, of course, want to connect this up. Gainesville. Over here to Raleigh. Back here to Gainesville. That will hopefully generate more passengers. We got 8 people waiting for the St. Paul Thornton line. This one obviously picked up. And we got one M-300 right there. It's carrying 13. We got 7 and 8. Let's just turn stops on. We have nice 15 and 30. Over here in Denton, 43 and 46. Indeed. 49 and 29. We could definitely increase the number of trams. Whatever these are, 13 or 33 there. We are going to buy another M-300 and set it to the Salinas St. Paul line. And if we take a look at the frequency, we're down to 146 seconds, 800K profit. We're losing money on this line here. But we are getting some profitability, or we will be getting close to profitability eventually. Once things really pick up, then it'll be all good. Now, 21 and 20. $37 and $31, and 2 of them have just picked up. Let's buy another one for the Salinas to St. Paul. Which way are you going to go? Speed it up. And you're going on that line. Alright, yeah, that works for me. 2 M300 there. And we got 44 and 50. Let's buy trains. We are going to buy another M300. And Salinas to St. Paul. And you're going to be heading up to St. Paul. Train's there. That one is heading out. It definitely accelerates pretty quickly. Got one there. And that line is down to a 122-second frequency. We have 6 people here waiting for the Thornton line. Over here, we got 29 and 19. What I'm going to do is put a depot over here. I don't have a depot over there because reasons. And we're going to bring it out like that. And we're just going to say no to catenaries because we're not going to be running electrics, so we don't need the catenaries on the depot. Not that it matters. By trains, we are going to run M-300, St. Paul to Thornton. And we are going to, might as well put a signal. And we have an autosave. Alright, you're going back towards St. Paul. We have a M-300 in that direction. Another one will be coming up. Alright. We have 24 people wanting to go to St. Paul. We have an M-300 over there. By the time, we get one out, it'll... Alright. And the Thornton to Raleigh line only has a single one, so we are going to throw a second M-300 on this line here. Thornton to Raleigh. And the M-300 is going off in that direction, and we have 22 that want to go to Thornton. I'm fairly certain they want to go to the rest of the network, so that is nice. What I'm going to do is we are going to actually I think this is yep. And let's connect this onto here if we can. Too much curvature. There we go. And we are going to put a depot. And we are going to buy an M-300. And we are going to put it on the Thornton to Raleigh line. 22 and 12. Nope, we are going to want to put a signal right there as well as right there. So that is going to Raleigh. Our other train is right over there. And at this point in time, we are definitely going to be taking a break here just because we've let this run on way too long, although there are a little bit of cuts that I will be making. We have no one waiting there. So, yep, things are looking good. People are looking to travel. 32 and 50, and it's just rising and rising. All the people that are here, of course, have a fast preference.
Hey.
So, yeah, there are people who want to travel fast, and they will pay me. They will pay me a lot of money because we're up to $3.3 million last year in income, $2.12 million last year in running costs, and we've broken even. It's only March. That is going to get even more profitable. Anyway, at this point in time, what I'm going to do is take a break here. and we will continue off with more Transport Fever, Truck Fever Edition, M300 episodes, more to come. We have more cities to connect up, and it's going to be awesome. Anyway, thank you for watching. My name is Scott Frisbee Gaming, and as always, have a good day.